So I'm fighting the devil right now. Is a collection of many individuals working together that act exactly like the devil. Right now they're attacking me right now, as you can see. And they're making believe like they're assuming my likeness. I'm God, by the way. And they did a series of rituals to assume the lies and deceptions, the make-believe perception that they're me. They want to become me through lies, deceptions, and stuff like that. That their point and goal is to destroy everyone from within, like where you are within, that place of. Right now, they're saying things ahead of me right now, like if they're God, like they're really assuming, like they're really like doing what they're projecting, like they're really doing that shit. Like right now, they're saying things ahead of time, like blah, 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 everything that I want to say, a lot of things that I want to say and that I will say or might say. Considering they got all of that shit into perspective already, and they're going through it. They're blah, 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 right, as you can hear in the background right now. Hold up, let me put a shirt on. That little bloop right there, that was them too. They're doing a lot of tricks simultaneously right now. Like if they're God, a mockery of God, like the opposite of God. They're doing it like if they already got it all done. Like if I'm about to go do something and they do it all at once, and I'm just working against myself because they already like they're doing. But it's like lies and deceptions. All it is uh, sensations and make believe through technology. You go away from technology to the woods, and that's it. It's over. Like they can't reach you there. So they doing it through technology. Yeah. You see, right now they're going into the place that I want to go to and expose where the government is playing a role in this. A lot of politicians, Freemasons are playing a huge role in all this. I'm gonna put on a shirt. Hold up. They want to make me forget right now. The moment I got up, as you can hear it in my voice, they're trying to alter the pattern in my speech direction. So they're terrorists. Hold up. Let me turn off the AC real quick. So they're liars and deceivers. They're liars and deceivers. They may send fake viewers inadvertently and in twisted ways to give me like a fake view, and then say that, oh, that fake view is all that we need to deter everyone from his audience. You see how I'm sounding consistently? They're putting stumps and breaks, and they're using tricks that they created by watch right now. They're about to make me forget right there. So what I'm gonna do is one, all of that stuff. Memory loss right there. You see, they're doing multiple tricks right now. They're playing. They're doing double shit. Like they're really the devil in real life. Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Jesuits order. Like I told you, they may send one of the viewers here, and then conduct a ritual to say that that's all they need to deter my audience from coming here and watching my live video exposing the devil in real time. So what they do is a lot of rituals, a lot of like make believe stuff, imaginary stuff. They're right now. They're within in a fantasy, in the imagination. Right now they're within in a fantasy in the imagination. Now they're in spirit form. If I say that, they change. It's just like the devil. They're backwards. You say go ahead, do it. They do the opposite. You see what I mean? So I did it last night. I think it was last night I was doing it where I was inviting them to do what they were doing, and they were doing the opposite. And then I would go and say, yeah, do the opposite. Go ahead. And then it would catch them because then they're in between. Like now they can't do what they want, and I told them go ahead, do the opposite, and they can't do the opposite, so they were caught. So what they would do is with the mindset that they got from me, because I'm God. I'm There's so many things I want to tell you right now all at once so that there's no confusion. They're celebrating that right there, that frustration. It's a little bit of frustration they're celebrating. They're about to do a lot of stuff off of that too. Like if they're doing a lot of stuff off of that. So go ahead, do it. Do it all the way. Don't stop. By any means, do not stop. Go ahead, yeah. Mock me too. Do that too. But you just did do that too, all the way. Don't stop it. Complete it. See what I mean? So I'm controlling them right now by telling them to do what they want to do. So to keep doing it. Everything you want to do, keep doing it. Complete it all the way. Everything you want to do, complete it all the way. They're assimilating me right now, my image to God, and they're doing it inadvertently right now. So in other ways, they're working too right now. So you see what I mean? Like there's a lot of things I want to say, like, and since I'm being targeted in real time right now, because ever since I moved to this house, they've been targeting me. You see what? There's that sensation right there that I should sell my house and go real far from here so I could collect myself, so I could regain myself, and I could beat them. Because I already won. The problem is that they're still there. You see what I mean? I already won because I'm God. They can't beat me. So what they do is they try to like kill everyone from within. And since they can't beat, or they already did it. They went and did a simulation of me, my image. They took a picture of me right now and then put the word God in it, in a bunch of words and stuff like that, and images and stuff like. They collaged my image with a bunch of with a ritual of collaged images, words and stuff like that, and ending up on them being God and not me. You see what I mean? Like if they're like they want to become me, but they can't do it because liars, a lie is not the truth. You see what I mean? So they cannot become me because that's a lie. No matter how well put together, even if they hold up, time out. Man, these fucking bugs. I had a fucking bug in my hand. Motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you, bug. Just know that. You're going to die right now. You're going to die, and that's true. There you go. Try to run away. So what they did was they literally took a picture of this right here and they put a bunch of images. I said I was God, right? That I am God. So what they did, you saw it in real time. They literally did that shit in real time. I'm exposing the whole thing right now in real time how they did it. One. I think it was one who did that shit. Yeah. Now he's walking away. He's walking into a door, like if he's escaping through that door from black, and when he opens up the door, there's white. So he's gonna escape into a lie right there. And now he escaped, and now I'm feeling a sensation on my back right now. Like now he's doing wonderful, amazing, majestic things and shit like that. Like if he's God or some shit, like he just escaped because he goes, opens up a door and it's all white instead of all white, like in the Matrix. I wasn't saying like in the Matrix, like if he just opens up a door from all black, opens up a door and it's all white, but it's all lies. It's all lies. So he walks into all lies. Yeah, keep doing it. I'm glad he did that. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Everything you just did, that was exactly what I wanted you to do. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you for that. Now he's suffering right now because I said that. Everything you just did, that was exactly what I wanted you to do. I'm so happy. Thank you. Appreciate that. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. I really appreciate it, honestly. The opposite of that. So you see how they did that shit? And now, they want me to do that right now. They're making me forget right now. They're putting my mind against myself, against itself right now, so that I don't remember what I want to say. They're going to remind me. They're going to remind me. You see what I mean? They're playing devil tricks right now. They're using a lot of devil tricks through technology. I mean, imagine if you was like 10 steps ahead of someone, and before I did something, you was already 10 steps ahead of me, having done a whole bunch of stuff, having said a whole bunch of stuff, having done a whole bunch of stuff, and and before every move I make, it's like I'm making the move already with like 10 steps ahead or 10 steps behind. I'm making a move steps behind. And even right now, as I'm speaking, you hear the resistance in my voice. You hear it. They're doing it through my back because I got back implants. And my, since the brain has like electricity running through it, they go and match electricity to technology. I was gonna say it backwards. They just made me. They just did that shit. So they're having a real effect. They're having real effects on me right now, and it's because of technology, because I haven't decided to leave this place yet. Tongue tie. So yeah, I'm gonna lock you in from all sides. Every side that you could possibly move from. Go ahead, do it. Do that. Do it. Do it. Do it. Even the opposite too. Like I said, the opposite is included too. To say it all at once from this perspective of saying it physically is a little different than saying it from within, where you could do that shit. Not you, but me. I could do that, and some people have been able to do that. That tapped into that. Like right now, they're doing it. They're literally inside right now, saying things all at once, or not all at once, because you can't say it all at once. But like they mean it, and it happens. You see what I mean? They mean that's one way they do it. They mean it, and that's what happens. And it happens all at once, like a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens all at once. And then they go and say it really fast. And they literally say it like in fast speed, but it's in normal like it's like when you do it and you disconnect it from. They just did that right now. They just did that. They just took me out of my mindset right now by saying it before I said it. They went ahead and said it before I said it. They're celebrating right now. We're fighting the devil. Well, I'm fighting the devil. We're dealing with the devil right now. They have no shame in what they're doing. Right now they're caught. They're 100% caught. I've exposed them a lot of times by now, and they're still going. So what we got left to do is to go kill them physically. The culprits right now, because there's no devil without them. Without them, there is who's the devil gonna use if they're not here? You see what I mean? The devil dies. So we got to get rid of the bodies here that's doing the work of the devil, to get rid of the devil, the idea that there's a devil, because they create the idea of the devil. Before I moved a long time ago, deleting the lie right there, all them lies right there and deception. They cast a spell that so that when they come in to this live, it's like they come into a trap. So right away he thought that I was like the devil and shit. They probably showed up an image of it. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta get rid of the bodies here doing the bidding of the devil, the work of the devil. I don't even get any viewers because they keep messing with people before the moment they make up their minds to come watch my videos, or while they're going through videos, they're doing tricks so that they don't fall into here and I get an audience. You see what I mean? And so what they do is while I'm over here, they're doing multiple things too. 10 steps ahead, like I told you. How many steps? 4? 4 steps ahead? They're 4 steps ahead. So not 10. 10 is is the lie they're using because I said it. So they'll probably go and take it out of context and go do and try to do 10, even though they can't do it. There they go. Bypass. They're doing a bypass so that they could do 10 steps ahead. He just did it right now. So he's doing work right now so that they could go and do 10 steps ahead because I said it and because I mentioned it. The moment I mentioned it, okay, I'll do that. And he started doing it. He went into a computer bypass. He's using that thing. The one doing it right now, one of the tricks that they got from me is that since I'm not using my computer right here, this computer right here, they go and act like it's a computer that they're using. They made me slur a little bit right there. They act like if it's a computer that they're using, and they twisted it into a computer in hell from within. Since I'm not using it, I don't use it a lot. Oh, since he's not using it, we'll use it for him. That type of excuse. They work through lies and deceptions. It's all the ways of the devil. They're using all the ways of the devil. Imagine a computer doing everything for you that you would want done. And all you got to do is just feel a certain type of way and it goes along with you. And so what they did is that they spoke these commands into action. Imagine if you said something and something went and did it for you. You see what I mean? They're fighting with words. So they go and create weapons and tools, not weapons. Now that I said weapons, he will do that too. Or he's still working on the bypass and doing 10 steps ahead, even though he's still doing 10, 4. 4, but it feels like 10. Okay, I see. So it's still 4, but it's going to feel like 10 now. So he made it so that it's still 4, and he's trying to get rid of the 4 and do 10 now. You see what I mean? Lies and deceptions. And now he succeeded. He's saying that he succeeded. There's no way to catch you, me, invert. He's saying it in a lot of different ways right now. It's the devil. They're the devil. They're the devil. They're working a lot of them into one. They intertwine themselves into one. So it's one, that's a lot of them. It's the sum of all of them. You see what I mean? So it's all of them into one. And that's the devil right there. They're the devil. The devil is dumb and inverted. One of those things, like where the devil is dumb and inverted, and they're the devil inverted. You see what I mean? Like they're each other inverted. So they go and intertwine themselves, all of them, into one, and one into all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Intertwining with each other through lies and deceptions. So he can't do 10 steps ahead. So what he does is right away, you see exactly what just happened. He just did that shit in real time, and I exposed it in real time as he was doing it, and everything else he was doing too. So they're acting like if they're using technology to enhance their abilities, their satanic mindsets, and they're doing multiple things at once. Like if they have it all together already, and before I make a move, they're already there, having done everything that they wanted to do all at once. Plus, they go beyond the obvious. So they do that, like if I'm about to make a move or say something that may be bad for them, and they go ahead, do it all at once, because they're doing it. It's being done for them. You know what I'm saying? They do it all at once, and they go beyond that to the point where they go and invert it sometimes, and they go forward too. So they invert it. So they're looking this way. So they already did it all at once. They did it all at once. And then they go and do it like inverted. They want to have it all locked down. Earlier, I asked God to go and handle them for me. Even though I'm God, but, you know, I got to do it that way sometimes because of the level of deceptions. And because I'm in physical form, so from within is different than without. You see what I mean? So I do it like in a way where I send myself to go do it. God, my likeness, my godhood and stuff. Anyways, so earlier, I asked God to go and handle them for me because yo, they're so deceptive. Right now, they're all out. They're all out. Anything goes. Anything goes. They're desperate, all the way desperate to the maximum level, to insane, beyond maximum level. They broke the thresholds. They broke the thresholds. It's just like I told you, they go beyond the obvious, what you know, the limit. They go beyond the limits by saying, like you see the 4 steps that they were on, they couldn't do beyond 4 steps, and he went and he went and sat down, like, and he assumed my image, my likeness. He assumed my likeness to think like me, because I got the best ideas. So he went and sat in front of a computer. I want to bypass the 4 steps, the 4 steps ahead, 4 moves ahead. He want to bypass. There's no way to do it. So for find every cheap way to make it seem like if it is true. You see what I mean? And they went and did it. They can't bypass it. So what they do is they created an illusion. They're in a fantasy. Someone said that they're in a fantasy. Yeah, so they're enhanced by technology. So they're in an illusion, and now it feels like it's 10 steps ahead, but even though it's still 4, you see what I mean? But they're still gonna go on and believe. They believe they know. They don't know, so they believe they know. The thing is knowing through belief. You see what I mean? And right there, the substance concludes that what I just said is exactly what they're doing, how they're doing it. That little mistake that was done too. They keep getting in the way of my speech, and now they'll do it even more because I just said it too. And then they'll twist it in ways so that because when you speak the truth, it destroys their lies. So they twist it. They twist it real quick so that they can keep going, just like they did with the 4 steps. You see what I mean? So even though I just said they'll keep going, They may go and put twisters on what I did, on what I destroyed, so that it's inverted and they can still go and interrupt my speech while I'm speaking. You see what I mean? And because I just exposed it, they can't do it. So if I expose the whole entire line of lies and deceptions and negativity that they're taking to do what they do what they did, that right there was not me saying do what they did. That was a mental suggestion. And sometimes when I say stuff, like they literally suggested that to me, and they put and say they what they do is they do one trick collage with many tricks, just like they doing all into one. They do a lot of that, and that's one of my ideas. They got it from me. Since I'm God, everything, so a lot of the things that I thought about and stuff like that, great ideas. Like if they do this, I would do that. I never really did it. I didn't really go into that stuff because to me they're low and petty, and like I really don't even want to waste my time with them. So what they did was they waited for me to move into this house like 2 years ago and stuff like that, and they started like spying on me and studying me and learning from me, and they went through my mind. They managed to get into my memory, and they went up and down. They started studying the things that I would think about and stuff like that, strategies that I never really got into it and never finished because there was no need and stuff like that. And they went and created their tricks from all of that. They went so deep in within me to the point where now they just go within me from technology through my accounts. They hack through my accounts. They do it through my accounts now. So and also from outside the internet and my phone. So they hacked my accounts by saying things and stuff like that. They started saying things until they managed to get into my account. So right now, as it is in Google, Nike 007, that's the name that I like using for my account on Google and stuff like that. They're in there right now, literally lives. They're immersed into my account, me, my life. It's all about Julio right now. Literally, it's mostly about Julio right now, me. Everything they do, it revolves around me mostly. Mostly of everything they do. You see how I'm sounding, and it's like I'm fighting against resistance because they got everything inverted right now. They got a lot of different tricks. Everything inverted. Everything's in it. So there's resistance when I speak because they're going against me. So one of the things I did earlier when I called God was that God went into this book. He was looking through these books. Hmm? Right? You see what's happening right now. You can feel it. You can sense it. If that was done, I'm gonna delete what they're doing. What about them that they did that I should delete? One. There's a tremble right now going on. When I did that, I just deleted everything. I just got rid of a lot of stuff that they were doing. And they just put a lot of stuff back. I'm gonna do it again. And what they used to put it back. And that too, and your deception, if that's theirs too. Everything I gotta do it two. Now, one. So they're putting a lot of resistance with me, like if they could stop me, like if doing what they're doing is gonna allow them to win. They wanna be able to go all the way to the end and not allow me to punish them, torture them for everything they've done here. They broke the rules. Yeah, they said it. Someone just said it. Yeah, flipped. If it's bad for me, it's flipped. If not, it will be reflipped or unflipped. But you see the way I sound, right? You hear the way I sound. They're using my back because I have a back implant on my back. I messed my back up, and while I was hurt, when I was here living, like I said, they were taking advantage of me because I was weak. My back was really hurt, really, really hurt. They were giving me fake pain. They were putting fake pain, like I wouldn't be that hurt, and they would go and say things so that there's fake pain amounting, accumulating on my back, and they would raise it to hell. Yeah, so the pain was like over the top. Oh, like the pain that I was feeling. Everything they did through that, one. Everything they did to the viewers that are not like them, one. And what they did to one, two, one. And then all over now. So, guys, now that you're here, I want to tell you that I'm fighting the devil right now. So don't be surprised if you feel certain type of things within you. That's them right there. We're using technology to target people and to mess people from within. Mess people from within. See, like right now, I'm having little inconsistencies in my speech and what you call it, my forwardness. One of them's doing it. No, two, both of them. Yes. So I'm getting the notion. I'm getting the sensation that both of you are against me right now. So both of the viewers right now was just explaining that to they're Mexicans, right? One of them, and one of them is black, white. So both of you are against me. You're the enemy, and you're there right now. That's what I gathered from. They were using you, right? Yes. No. You are the enemy. All right. So yeah. So you see the type of level of trickery they're using with me right now. Like they're really getting in the way of my trajectory, like my direction. Like they just keep using technology. Right now, they're messing with the electricity in my brains. So my synapses, the electricity in my body, since I got a metal on my lower back, metal and electricity, you see what I mean? They go and do a simulation like in computer, like sometimes let's say like 3D shit, like if you do one of those 3D shits where I'm looking at you from a computeristic perspective, and I'm tagging like matching a simulated like environment to you, and I'm putting a lot of things in that environment. You see what I mean? Like they do that shit where they create a world from like made up from the imagination and shit like that, and they go and like so they affect my back through simulated ways and shit like that, simulations. And they go and assume like if they're inside of my back at the center of my pain. Sometimes that's how they were doing it before. That's how you see, you can hear the enemy right there inside of me. So they're merged with me right now. They're merged with me. They're using my substance as a way to my substance is one of the things that they use the most to sway me. So most of the swayings that I'm experiencing is because they're whatchamacallit, using my substance. I'm gonna show you one of the houses right now that the enemy lives in, that they're doing. Right now he knows that I'm about to do that, so he's about to stop. He's about to go run and hide like a little pussy that he is. So I'm about to show you houses right back here in my backyard that they're targeting me from. Like literally, they're literally right around me right now, the enemy. Some of the enemies that are doing this to me, they're saying it right now as I'm saying it. And he knows that I was about to go outside. That house right there. That house right there. You see Jose, now he's telling me lies. He's sending lies right now. He's using lies and deceptions. Like if it's Jose one. You see, so that house right over here. That house right over here. That's one of them. They're targeting me from that house right there, right now. That's one of the, and he stopped. He slowed it down. He didn't stop. He slowed it down. He's hiding now. He's hiding his intentions. He doesn't want to get caught. So that house right there, I'm gonna go over there right now so you could see the house number and shit like that. They also target me from this house over there. And as you can see, you see Jamie right there and his son using the invincible trick. They got this trick called invincible where the son asks, he asks, he asks, he asks for it, and then the son and the mom, I mean, the mom or the dad says, they say it together or separately that yes, you are invincible and that you could beat God or so whatever, however they go about it and stuff like that. It's a trick that they created. That's his car. No, lie. Real truth about it. So this is the house right here they're targeting me from, right here. 8186, right here. That's one of the individuals in there right now targeting me, probably. Yes? No. Anyways, so this is one of the houses that they're targeting me from right here. And he's in there right now. And he's using his astral projection form to go around, like as you can see right now from in there. I just blew him up right now. So this house right here, they're targeting me from, and I live right over here. So imagine your enemy living right here, targeting me right there. Imagine that. He's saying, motherfucker, he went right in front of the house and he took pics of my car, my vehicle. You little fucking faggot. I can hear you. They hear you, you fucking faggot. Come outside and face me like a man. You fucking faggot. He's a fucking bitch. So yeah. So what they did was they went. They're possessing my phone right now. They're inside of my phone right now. One, Fernando. There's a lot of Mexicans that do that shit too. Not only the Mexicans. There's like government entities. There's like government individuals that do that shit. So anyways, so this faggot next door right here started all this with me. He started targeting me and doing homework on me while I was over here in the living room. They said it before I said it. They're going ahead of me right now and saying it before me. It's like a little minor disturbance they're doing. You see, they just said that before I said it. So they're going ahead of me before I say it. They're saying it before I say it. And you see, right now he celebrated it. Hold up. I was about to go outside. So because they got me surrounded and they're working together, they really think they're tough. Because they got me surrounded and they're working together, they really think they're tough. They're devil worshippers. They're devils. They're just like the devil. They don't have it in them to have empathy. They said it before I said it, empathy. You see what I mean? They're acting like if they're the ones allowing me to remember and stuff like that. Like if they're delivering my thoughts, like if they're allowing me to think freely and stuff like that, or say some of the things that I say when I remember and stuff like that. Like if, you know what I mean? There's confusion there. They're putting confusion there now. So yeah, that's one of the houses that they're targeting me from. And it's a lot of them now. They put people under brainwashing, mind control, and they put them against me. So this is a problem. You see what I mean? They say things, and like I said before, imagine if you said things and something went and did it for you. They say things. Started saying things. They started studying me and doing homework. I know how to speak perfect English. So they got it down to where they're doing like speech interruption tactics, detuning, radio. You see, they said it before I said it. Radio detuning. They went there before I said it, and they went and flipped it and twisted it in a way so that when I said it, it doesn't destroy the continuity of the trick. You see what I mean? Because once you check this out, all the tricks called out in every way they did it, twists and all that, in the right order, in the best order, adjusted. I know how to defend myself, and I could undo everything they did, but they like to put it all at once, back up the moment I do it. So I delete it, they put it back up. I delete it and they do it once, a little, and try to like do it all at once. One of their tricks is to do it all at once, already all done, and they're ahead of me. And like if they go to the maximum point every time, like over any little thing, so they say when I say it, and right away to the maximum point. You see what I mean? So I just deleted all their tricks right now, most of them, all of them, most of them, some. Now I did. You see the release right there? So the enemy are very deceptive. They can't beat me. So they gotta act like they can, like they did, like they could. You see what I mean? So one of the things that God was doing earlier was going through. Hold up. I'm not even gonna get into that right now. But anyways, you are Mexican. One of my neighbors from here. No, it's a lie, deception. They're telling me lies right now. So you are there. So you're one of them. Yes. Not because I said so though. Yeah. Anyway, so you see, they keep sending like viewers. I said one, so they sent a few to go and give me like fake viewers and act like my viewers are fake, even if the real ones are real. They put twisters on things. You see what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna sell this house and get out of here because the enemy are just like they're almost like unbearable. Like they're unbearable to a lot of people right now. Me, because I know what's going on. They can't do what they want. They can't. Someone just came in here inadverted, like if they're me inadverted into the live. So thank you. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. You came in here inadverted and twisted ways so that you come in here and it's like I'm not me and you're me. You want to be me, right? So the viewer right now who came in here under a trick where he was already like twisted, and it's like when you use the inverted twice. Let's say you say no inverted, no inverted, so it feels like yes, right? So it's no inverted, so it's no inverted, and you say no, and when you say no, the no becomes yes. You see what I mean? The twist. So it's no. And no inverted is like yes. That's the twist. That's the flip side to no. So when you say no inverted, it looks like yes, but it's a no. You see what I mean? Like, anyways, so and when you call it out, like, yo, that's uh yes. The no. So when you call out the obvious, what it looks like is the obvious. Yes, that's yes right there. You fell into a deception where no is on the front and yes is on the back. You fell into a deception. You see what I mean? Where the flip. So you call out what it is in front instead of what's on the back. Or you're using no inverted and it just completely destroys the lie. You see what I mean? The perception that they were trying to present, that no is yes inverted and all that, instead of just falling for the trick. And then the notion that what they wanted to do worked, which is you calling out what's right there that looks obvious, but it's not, it's a lie, and you fell for the lie. And instead of destroying the lie, what happened was that it feels like what they did worked. You see what I mean? Lie and deception. Me, because I'm about the real truth, they want to make it seem like if I'm about lie, like if I'm a liar and a deceiver. And since I called it out, you see how I went a lie right there? The one that's doing it right now to me, they're doing a lot of bullshit right now, like if it's working. Lies are not the truth. So it don't matter what they do, it's not working. I know. Knowing and believing is way two different things. Because knowing is something that's based on solidarity, is solid, is something that's true. Believing is more about something that's inconsistent. You believe that something is true. You see what I mean? It's not true. You believe. It's like maybe it is, maybe it's not. But it's not really it's not like solid, like yes, it is. You see what I mean? So they believe. They use belief. They don't use knowing because they're not about knowing. They're not from my side. They're from the negative side. So they're what they do is based on belief, not knowing. So they go and use knowing through belief. They believe they know, and then they say it inadvertently in twisted ways like they know, but in reality, they believe. It's a lie. In reality, it's a deception where they're saying they know, but in reality, they just believe. They believe. They're not knowing. They believe they know. You see what I mean? Like the no inverted thing that I just explained to you. I couldn't explain as good as I wanted to explain it. I didn't even say it the way I wanted to say it right there because they're doing like mental suggestions, mind swaying and shit like that. So, anyways, what's gotta happen is that the people here that are not like them gotta rise, unite. We gotta go somewhere and what you call it, unite, rise, share the information, go on the same page together, and go kill them, the negative siders. I call them negative siders, devil worshippers, Lucifer, whatever you want to call them. They're negative siders. That's what I boiled it down to. That's what I boiled. You see, there was resistance there. Boiled it down to I couldn't say it the way I wanted to. I know how to speak perfect English. When I don't speak perfect English, it's because they're on top of me. They're on top of me, putting resistance, doing innovative shit, doing a lot of shit that don't make sense. Right now, they're going ahead thinking of where I'm gonna go and stuff like that. They're going ahead thinking of futuristically that if I go away and they can't see me on the road, they're not there next to me. They're not targeting me right then and there as they want to. You see, because right here I'm here all the time. Most of the times I'm here. So my neighbors, as you saw earlier, they target me because I'm here. They know I'm here. They don't know. Corrected. They don't know. That's a lie. That was a mistake that I just made. Though you probably use that like if they know now. Yes, and do rituals and twists like you've seen them do before. But the truth of the matter is that they don't know. They think. They don't know. Thinking and knowing is way two different things. So while they're thinking futuristically right now, like if I go and I'm on the road and they can't target me efficiently and they're not there next to me, like on top of me, just there, because they go within me to the place where I am. They go and visit me within where I am, and they wait for me to be distracted so that they could go and perform their tricks. Because they can't fight if you know what they're doing, because obviously you'll beat them. It's easy, simple. They cannot win. You see what I mean? They're extracting some of my substance right now, some of my air. So I'm going to go defend myself right now, guys. Listen, they got the notion that the viewer right now is me, introverted and shit like that, which is not true. It don't matter what you do, you never be me. Even if you lock it down, perform the rituals, act like you did it, walk away, like, oh, it don't matter what you say now, I'm you. Listen to me, you're not me. I'm gonna use the truth and the truth inverted to destroy y'all right now. So, flip it all you want, it's still gonna happen. If the truth inverted, you're done, that's it. It's going right through you now. So I'm using the truth inverted right now to destroy you, and the truth straight up, the absolute. Okay, now I'm using God levels of them too. Straight up and inverted to help me out, to do what should be done for me. See how the camera keeps zooming in and out? So whatever you did is canceled. What you did is canceled in every way you did it. I'm gonna cancel it right now. You see, it's coming back to me now. They went levels into that lie right there that they were me. They try to assume me. They try to like become me, but that's impossible. That's something that even impossibilities can't be done. Cause I'm me. I can never lose myself. You gotta be really distanced, dissociated from yourself to believe that. And even so, they cannot do it to you. There were 3 viewers just now. When I went like this and looked back, there were 3 viewers in there. So there's a deception going on too. I'm gonna delete that too. When I went like this, I looked and there were 3 viewers there. So there's 2 viewers that I'm not seeing or something, or 3 viewers that I'm not seeing, 3 into 1 or some shit. So there's viewers right now that I'm not seeing. Right now they're making me feel hot because it's getting a little hot in here, and they're exaggerating it. They're exaggerating what's happening. A little bit of loss of coolness in here, and they act like it's hell in here and shit like that. And like if I'm burning in hell and shit like that, they'll do it too, most likely. Anyways, I'm about to you left and I restored myself. So you left without your lies, your deceptions. You left without what you wanted. So stay tuned, yo.